Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Death Stranding Director's Cut. I bought this game recently, kind of on a whim, because the Director's Cut looked interesting, and because I've heard everybody talking about it being good. And so, kind of in my effort to try every game that is distinctly unmissable in some way, shape, or form, I figured I'd give it a go. So we're going to check it out for today. Oh, hello. I have no idea. Oh no, this is action game. So I probably have no reason to play anything on on easy or anything other than normal, because I'm assuming this just affects combat, not like how many boxes you can stack on bridges. Because boy, I'd throw it on very easy if I knew I could make the leaning tower of man, but I don't think I can do that. And it can also be changed at any time. Perfect. X size and normal. Okay. And because I have the Director's Cut edition and a bunch of stuff, we just have a bunch of stuff. And now to go through all of the options that I went through. Hey, birthday, it me! Let's see. Month. Day. Huh, I wonder if you play this in another country, if it actually does it in the reverse. Higher levels of Doom's abilities have been observed in those born under constellations such as Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, Delphinus, and Gygus. Huh. I don't know what that means. Wow, that butt armor. Okay, I see. This is just a Kojima Productions kind of intro thing. I thought for a second it's like, wait, are we starting the game on the moon? That'd be a start. The rope, along with the stick, are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope used to bring the good towards us. They were our first friends of our own invention. Where there were people, there were the rope and the stick. From Kobo Abe's Nawa.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Rain, heavy clothes, dirty eyes,
Digging the visuals.
sweaty clothes, every tear.
I honestly cannot tell if this is supposed to be photography or if it's like actual in-game assets.
To understand and know, play my tricks, fret your mind,
Pretty sure
risk your head.
this is gameplay assets, but like, gosh, the visual graphical singularity of video games it's really getting close to real life, and I love it
There must be some
because I love the idea of all of these like really alien worlds rendered in extreme detail. I was watching the Final Fantasy movie, Spirits Within, recently. You definitely could tell that they're trying to go for like realism. They had some good moments, but it was still very like late 90s, early 2000s visuals. Whereas like, boy, if they tried again today with this kind of tech, gosh, it would look amazing. Actually, wasn't it Hideo Kojima? Wasn't he specifically the one saying that like he wanted to make movies and he wasn't actually that interested in making the games per se anymore? Or that he just wanted to work on movies? I don't know. I know he specifically wanted to be like a movie guy, but couldn't quite break free of his fame for video games. Frankly, I think the video game industry is better for it, and I honestly, wow, they're just showing off at this point. Considering how, like, I don't know, formulaic most movies have become, I think it might actually just be better to stay in video games across the board. And the other reason why I really wanted to play this, apart from the kind of unmissability of it, is Death Stranding is kind of one of those perfect... Oh boy. It's one of those perfect, like, analogs to real life in a way. Because as far as I know, this game is about a delivery dude bringing stuff to people that are living in kind of absolute isolation. Due to kind of this global catastrophe pandemic situation. It's very on point for where we are. Holy moly, that... Oh, nope, it didn't make it. I thought for a second that stag made it across the gap, and I was going to be very impressed. I can see why it was freaking the heck out. Oh, sweet Bessie. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that in this game. Oh. Poor guy probably doesn't see people for weeks, if not months. And there goes his bike.
No. Oh, great.
Let's go to Dreamcatcher.
Fuck.
Okay, so carry on back. Okay, so I have to worry about how much I'm stacking on me. No, I dropped a lot more than just this bit of cargo. Oh, tap to scan. Okay, here we go. No? They're telling me about the rock. Okay, those are the cities, but that's not what I'm here for. So it seems like it scans only in front of me. Oh. Wait, no. That is the cargo there. Oh, I see. The tag attached, I see. So that's not the tag for Central Knot City. That's the tag for the stuff that I dropped. Okay. So I do actually have to worry. Okay. Grip for balance. I do have to worry about somewhat realistic movement here. Otherwise, I'm going to fall. Maybe hurt myself, maybe break things. I see. You'll sometimes find cargo from abandoned deliveries dotted around the landscape. Delivering this cargo to its intended destination in good condition will make you very popular indeed. What the heck? Okay, maybe that's not as hard to get to as I thought it was going to be. I know there's kind of a social aspect to this. That you and other players can cooperatively, like, build the environment around you. You know, ladders to cross gaps and terminals and some other things. I don't really know too much more than that. I really did not pay any attention to...
Way out the rain over there.
I paid almost no attention to the marketing for this game, just because it seemed like the kind of thing I wanted to go into fresh. Why is he just covered in handprints? So the rain makes you age. Or at least get very not okay looking. So it's got humanoid hands, but yeah, it leaves behind this black liquid that makes plants grow and then wilt at extremely fast pace. So I'm definitely right about the whole aging thing. Huh. Boy, with this kind of intro, you'd almost think this is survival horror. Whatever this thing is, it is the king of incredibly near misses. Huh. So there's like humanoid figures just kind of floating in the sky, but now they're gone. And they're both crying. Oh boy, what am I getting into?
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
What the hell? She's gonna eat them, isn't she?
You want it?
Snack.
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
Snack. Don't look like you enjoy it. She looks like she enjoys that. Ugh.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The time full fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, red bar is blood gauge. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. Blue bar is stamina. As it depletes, moves slowly. Maintaining balance is harder. What we want is this. I'll have to figure out how to move things around at some point. Oh. Wait, picking up that package apparently reduced my fatigue? There. Okay, there's something else over here. It looks kind of like a bug. Oh, it is. Okay, they restore your blood levels. Be sure to keep some handy just in case. Okay, there is smart drugs down there. Plus some other things. Can I get down there? I guess so. I'm a little worried about the copyright for this video. If there's like suspiciously no music, I apologize. I think I might just accept being able to, or not being able to put this up for ad rev, just to keep it in. But if it gets blocked, then I don't have much of a choice. Okay, this is going to be a bit dicey. Oh, I see. I can grip for balance, so I can grip his pack. I think that's the buck that fell, maybe? Yeah, it's probably the buck that we saw do the jump earlier. I mean, it could be a separate one, but still. Alright. This looks a little dicey. Endurance gauge. Okay, I think we're fine. If you've ever done backpacking, you know that you really do not want to do a whole lot of backpacking through rivers with flow. Especially if you can't see to the bottom. Because you don't know how deep it's going to get, and you do not know what you're going to be up to. If I let go of this... Okay, no. Oh, no. We do actually just drop it. I'll just put it on my back. I mean, it looks like I can carry quite a lot back there, but it's probably not a good idea. I guess I should keep scanning kind of regularly just in case there's something else. What even is that out there? I have no idea. I'll just grab what I can. Lost cargo probably isn't that important for me. But I might as well grab it as I go by. Huh. Yeah, you can actually hold X to, like, go fast. So climb. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a weird game. Alright. Yeah, so it's just going to keep telling me about lost cargo and stuff. Probably until we start turning some of it in. Or maybe once we're out of the prologue. I'm not sure. Hopefully we're supposed to just be heading in this general direction. We have more smart drugs there. I should do a very quick scan in the opposite direction just in case there's something else I missed. Nope. There's a couple. There's a lot. I can't tell if this is lost cargo just planted here for the for the game, or if people really have just been this sloppy in this area. When you center your balance in a river, you'll be able to resist the flow of water. If center with both, you'll be able to hold on for longer. Yeah, I figured. Alright. How do we want to tackle this one? Because there might be a bridge up ahead. Lets me get around. Looks like they've got kind of a protective force field. Caution, caution. I'm assuming... Yeah, access denied. Used authorized entrance. So that's probably how most people manage to live. They probably live in these barrier cities that keeps the rain out, and whatever the critters are, too. Okay, so we've got a couple here. One up the hill. Oh, that's handy. So I can use the scanning tool to figure out depth, and to a lesser degree, danger. Because, yeah, it'll tell me where the rough terrain is, but also where the deep water is. That's actually really helpful to know. Alright, let's get out of here. Poor dude is probably going to get tired. Kind of quick. Kind of. So it looks like we've got the blue bar that does actually go down, depending on what we're doing. And then a darker blue bar that goes down probably for more generalized fatigue. And once that dips, then poor Sam just can't go on. Or maybe just needs to take a nap somewhere. Yeah, let's just Tetris everything on this poor guy's back and then deliver it. I mean, it seems like it's going to cost me almost nothing to grab it all. More things onto the back. I mean, not too heavy. And yeah, I do have to make sure I don't just absolutely trip, fall, slide on my face all the way down and look extremely foolish along the way. I mean, I could, and I think maybe I might even screw around with that at some point. Maybe just between deliveries or just because I can. Getting too much cargo makes it easier to lose your balance. Find yourself swinging left or right. Use left or right trigger to swing your weight one way or the other. Makes sense. Got any other cargo here? Nope, just the one. Luckily, I don't have to keep pinging to find it. Run versus stop. Oh, left trigger to... Oh, I see. There's big run, and then there's significantly less big run. Oh, boy. That'd be the cargo weight limit. I was like, oh, we got plenty of space on this poor man's back. Though, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, like 120 kilos is a lot.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
Like I said, backpacking with heavy weights is tough. Whoop. There we go.
Too close.
I used to do backpacking with like 30 to 40 pounds on my back, and that was rough. And this is like, I want to say up to 120 something kilos. Like, that's like 200 something pounds if you're in the US. Like, that's a lot to carry on a person's back for distance. I think I'm just gonna have to keep it all up. Alright. Okay, hold down. When you see the square icon, you'll need to hold down square. Okay, cool. Activate the terminal. Make a delivery. So requested cargo, and then order. Alright. So we got all of the smart drugs that we were supposed to do. Okay, all cargo is required to be delivered. Order cannot be completed otherwise. Oh, I see. Press and hold X. I think I got it all. Plus all the bonus cargo. UI is a little confusing. I'm sure I'll get used to it as I do it more. I thought it was giving me like an error message, like you didn't get everything. It's like, I tried to be thorough. But no, looks like I got it all.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
She's got a scanner on her back, but also handcuffs. So there's also a like system, which seems to be kind of a reputation thing, but not quite. Weird fake social media. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no cargo damage. Additional likes distance traveled. Not subject to evaluation. Let's see. Simultaneous delivery. Total delivery weight bonus is 9. So the heavier it is, the better. Okay, so we get 186 likes. Sure. And then we also have lost cargo test materials. And just a bunch of other things. I'm honestly not going to think too hard about any of this stuff. I'm sure it'll matter, but that's just... Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done it to that degree. Okay, overall rating. Playtime 27 minutes. Weight. Piece of cargo delivered. It's just a lot to look at here and parse and understand. I did good. I assume.
Mission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
Wow, that is a weirdly tall... Why is it so tall? I mean, okay, it looks like it could go down, but why keep it tall like that? It seems like if you take a corner, it's gone.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
Did Fragile die already? Or no? We have a corpse that we need to remove. And carry. Yep.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out, too.
Roll out!
Phil's just sitting next to me on the couch with just weird eyes. Yeah, what the baby? Admittedly, I knew about the baby going into this. Like, there's no way you cannot escape knowing about the baby to some degree. I wish they'd explain it.
The world was different when I was a kid. America was a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now.
I bet the reason why they're high
You
up
can
is in
see
case of the
Death
beasts.
Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started pulling up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal. Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
So apparently if people die and are left untended for a while, bad things happen. Put your hoods up. Honestly, I'm surprised they even have open face hoods.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
getting really goopy. Okay, now it sounds like there might be a creature. Like I said, probably a bad idea to keep your truck up high. Also, crabs? Why crabs? Unless it's that thing from the beach. Oh. The guy is crushed by the truck.
Shit, they're here. I can't get you out! Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
The one guy is gonna just age. Wow. And the whirring device isn't going to... give them away? Oh. Wow.
Surrounded. Sorry.
They didn't hear that? I'm confused about how these creatures... Oh. There was a mysterious skull flying man. Ow. What have I got myself into? Okay. Wait, are those big legs? What? Huh. Well, I like this movie so far. Oh, is this where he wakes up naked on the weird oily black beach? I remember this was like the teaser trailer. And yeah, he's hella naked. Except for his dog tags, which are like weirdly thick. Also, he has the handcuff. I saw that the one woman had the handcuff as well. Oh. Is the baby gone? Baby's gone. Still has the handprints all over it, and he's got weird oily hands now. Oh. I am so lost. It's intriguing. Like, I gotta give it credit. I've been trying to find movies and TV shows with, like, weird premises that really interest me, and I've been kind of having that, like, been there, done that feeling with a lot of media lately. This certainly is none of those things. Yeah, so 5 figures floating on the horizon over a oil Black Sea filled with the corpses of... I don't know what those, like, tubes or lines are. Oh, wait, those are also umbilical cords. Every single one of those creatures has an umbilical cord coming out of it, leading back into the ocean. Yeah, just whales and dolphins and stuff, and... Is it Fragile again, or is it some new woman? Ah, new woman.
And bridges falling down, my fair lady.
I'm really impressed with how they managed to handle this dude's back. Like, there are certain points in this already where you could easily just tell me this was live action, and I would have believed you. Oh, more dead crabs. What are you doing, dude? He's shockingly just chill with this. Wait, were those the handprints, like, dissolving off of him? And there are more bodies with the umbilical strand tubes. And then something up there. What? I don't know. Sam is a repatriate, meaning that he can return to life from the place known as the seam when killed. In the seam, follow the strand to guide Sam's soul to his body to bring him back. Oh, I see. So we just have to go back to his body. Oh. So does he just have a baby living in him?
Can you hear me? Steady.
Wait. Wait. Yeah. Phil's pointing at the thing in his stomach. Like, yeah, they could have been... Ugh! Is it okay? Oh. Wow.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
That's a big handprint.
And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
What have I got myself into? I am confused, and I'm interested. I think I should hand Shell a notebook so she can start writing some things down. She's just gesticulating wildly at me left and right. Episode 1, Bridget. They really like the visual of just Norman Reedus crying at things.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner.
Is that just
originally.
Guillermo del Toro? Of course it would be. Why not?
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Yep.
Not like you, of course.
Special
Contrary
appearance,
to the name,
Guillermo del
I've
Toro.
never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
He's got a scar across his forehead.
What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only
whole
ones
city
to
is
get it
gone.
Continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City.
Wow.
We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated, and there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you.
Oh, the handprints are back.
This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
Are you a bad enough dude to bring the president drugs? I've never played Contra, but that line has been stuck in my head forever. They really did give him armpit hair. Why not? This guy's poor skin.
Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Saw a picture of a bunch of doctors and, you know, what their faces look like after a 16-hour shift with, you know, M95s effectively suction cupped onto their faces. And just, like, the bruising around the nose and the cheeks.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
But, you know, just the fairly horrendous looking bruising from it.
Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president. Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Okay. So, isolation ward, plot route, place marker. Oh, I see. Interesting. So the plotter route really lets me set a bunch of waypoints all over the place if I want to. That's interesting. Well, I might as well just go. Unless I'm... Wait. I am supposed to be going for him, yeah? Oh yeah, just deliver it to the isolation ward. Nothing fancy. Now it says off limits. Will it let me through? No. Use authorized.
If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
Okay, left one to enter compass mode. Okay, swap between markers. I don't know. Huh. These buildings honestly look archaic compared to the rest of the tech in this game.
Home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
So what I'm hearing is that one person that killed themselves really did just almost destroy everything. That's... Oh, gosh. I don't want to get into that conversation too much, but you feel like if there's this much danger, you'd have, like, mandatory 12-hour check-ins or something with, like, full biometrics. If a dead person can be, you know, that disastrous. Like, in normal zombie media, somebody dying is obviously a really bad thing. They can turn into a zombie, bite somebody else, you know, kind of break past the defenses because they're already inside. In this one, though, it's like zombie media risk plus 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 plus.
Trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man. Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you? You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
Did he lose his memory, or is he just that garbage of an adopted son? I might as well just skip past this. We barely did anything. Awesome! You made it like 500 meters. Actually, 500 meters, I mean, that's not that far, but that's like a decent distance all the same. Oh.
That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hard Man?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1. So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
Deadman, Sam Porter Bridges, Die Hard Man. Oh, Kojima.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
I can't get a read on anybody in this.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. leave you two alone.
Is that a leather jacket or is it like weird rubber?
I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right? Yeah, I know you hate me. Amelie.
Amelie?
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me. Please. So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Oh. She's the woman in red.
Madam President! Oh, no.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here. She's in V-50. Give me 150 cc's. She's not responding.
Stay with me. Madam President.
She's dropping.
Hold on.
We're losing her.
I'm so curious about this Black Ichor stuff. It's like, the tubes when they came off, they disintegrated. It's not that they just fell off of her, that there was, I mean, clearly tons of Black Ichor all over. Ah. I'm still curious about it, but okay, this makes a little bit more sense. It was in a hologram room. Oh, and it was like her neck scarf that became her bandana. Be stranded with love.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered.
I really wish Die Hardman's mask would actually, like, shift with his mouth movement. a little bit. God, the model
Sam,
on that leather coat is
Before
wild.
she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
He just goes home and just starts angrily posting on anti-work. At least we got a new suit that looks slightly less Grubbins. Kinda.
Can I have a moment?
It does look dirty.
President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it. America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your
What?
mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
I am so lost. Like, I know, Hideo Kojima has gotten a lot weirder.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Dead men explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
Okay. I guess it wants me to view the map.
Getting to the incinerator will be anything but easy. Move around and change the angle of your map to gain a better understanding of the terrain. See if you can't pick a path to your destination. For this order, we've provided you with a number of suggested routes as well. Ultimately, though, it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed.
So there's some rough terrain en route to your destination. Charge ahead carelessly and you could wind up lost or find yourself stranded at the top of a cliff with no way down. Study the suggested route before setting off by hovering the cursor over a few locations along the way and checking the information what you'll find there. Digest this information, then tilt and zoom the map to help you figure out your preferred route. Honestly, it seems like this. There we go. If I can get up these kind of cliff things, I should have minimal trouble once I'm up here. Unless, of course, going down becomes a problem. But I could always, like, potentially hop down the mountain route. Maybe. Give or take. I really wish I could rotate this map more. Because I can't. But whatever. It's fine.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Here's the one question. Okay, this is the path we want to take out of here. Yeah, the one issue I'm going to have is trying to figure out how to actually get out of the city. Alright, so this is going to be weird. And I think what I might want to do is kind of tune out a little bit in transit. I think this is one of those games that, oh, you can even see your little, like, bandana coming off. Corpses are more liable to sway from side to side. Okay. Yeah, so shift the weight right. I feel like I should probably just hold it. It does slow me down a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I love...
President Bridget Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
I actually really dig the gameplay for this. I thought I was going to hate it right from the get-go. But traversal as gameplay is, oddly enough, I'm going to say probably one of the most... Nick Easton. Huh. Oh, they might be trying to build that, or they already built it and they're trying to upgrade it. Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, so I can see my markers this way. Huh. I don't know, actually. Oh. Okay, do not try and go fast. That is very clearly going to be an issue. Could go up the river again? I don't think I'm going to want to do that. I also don't think there's going to be any lost cargo for me to pay attention to. Okay, what was I going to say? Bones, low roar, courtesy of Nevada Music. I like the fact that it credits it. I think that's good. Does reinforce the fact that I'm probably not going to do this as like a traditional Let's Play series. I'm gonna... gosh. I don't think so. I think it would just be too dang long. I just don't have time for that. And also, Let's Play series have kind of dropped off for me. Probably just wait for my stamina to come back for a second.
This is something I can never play.
Okay, this is all fine. There we go. Music is good. But yeah, traversal as gameplay. Honestly, I'd even say is something I kind of want to talk about more so than what the hell the plot's doing so far with this game. I don't know what this is, but I want to check it out. There's a way I can zoom in. Is it a plant? No. Special devices required to collect crystals of this kind. Ah! So there's some kind of, like, collectible. Yeah, it looks like a hand, but I don't know. But from my perspective, not a lot of games really focus on the traversal. A lot of games have traversal in them. I really have to just hold both triggers for this, aren't I? Alright. What was I going to say? A lot of games have traversal, but a lot of games don't do it very interestingly. I was talking about Breath of the Wild recently, and how I love the game, but I found the traversal in it to be quite uninteresting. And so, I feel like for this game, I feel the traversal might even be kind of more of a pain than anything else. You know, Breath of the Wild, you can do all sorts of tricks to get around, whereas this is much more slower and, like, meditative to some degree. But at the same time, you can't just, like, go at it cavalier and assume you're going to be okay. And I kind of appreciate that there's kind of a slow intention to it. Obviously, it does kind of make it the kind of game that you know, a lot of people will probably bounce off of. I mean, it took me a couple of years to even consider that this could be a possibility of a game that I would enjoy. And having put some time into it, yeah, I'm actually, like, getting really into it. I'm curious about the music. It seems like there's some really good music just overall. Oh, you've reached marker B. Marker B removed. That's nice, so I don't have to clear up my path as I go along. But that, I think I'm going to appreciate a lot of this just in terms of, like, I mean, obviously,
keeping on, Sammy boy.
Weird plot. Weird plot. But that, you know, conquering just the landscape in and of itself. Not a lot of games do that, and I want to see more of it. I would love to play some, like, more action RPG games that are that slow and methodical. You know, the fights themselves are less about the fight and much more about the intention of it. Not the intention, but, like, the preparation and the understanding of how you move in an environment. Oop. Ah, shoot. I was hoping there would be, like, a path up here.
Too close.
Okay. He can climb this. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to carefully go up. I mean, he seems to just be motoring it, no problem. It doesn't even seem like it's that far away, though. There is kind of that sense of scale. Terrain scanner. Yeah, you can use it to scan for, like, things that'll actually trip you up. Because I think you can just straight up trip. I don't think we need snacks. Okay. It was a bit of a thin gap, I know, but, like, you should have been able to walk through that, maybe. I don't know. I want to finish this mission before I end this video off, which means... Oh, hello? Oh, snacks. Which means it's definitely going to be a little bit longer of one, but I'm just kind of appreciating it. It's going to be difficult to actually get, like, full commentary in this for what should be relatively obvious reasons. Here, let's stop for a second. Let's check the map again. So I've actually made it pretty close. I don't think I want to go up. I think I really do want to go down towards marker D and then follow this ravine. Could be a mistake. Going along this rock could be an issue. But I might as well clear this out too. There we go. 'Cause yeah, I think it's just follow this. And we'll be safe. Originally one of my potential plans for this game, and I might still do it. Currently I'm playing on the PS5 version because that's where the that's where the definitive version is available. Because it hasn't actually come to Steam yet. I have it. I believe I have it for the Epic Game Store as well, but it's not the definitive version. And I don't know, if I'm going to be playing a game, I might as well play, you know, the best version, the one with all the DLC, the updates, the extra content, whatever. And so one of my original ideas for playing this game was to kind of take it full goof mode, find like cheats or something so I can become the Leaning Tower of Package and run around as some kind of like unbreakable man that can never fall over. I realize now that that would be a mistake, but I still really want to do it. But I think it's a good idea for me to play this game normally first, before I mess around too much. Because, like, there are some games where modding it really does accentuate and enhance, and make everything feel kind of better and more interesting. And then there are some other games that, like, you know, modding it or cheating or whatever really does take away such a tremendous amount of the game that there's almost no game left. And I think this one's going to fall in the latter, but I'm curious to see how it goes anyway. I think I'm going to have to start trusting him more to not just fall over, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, holding down the triggers for this entire playthrough is actually going to be a problem. It does seem like if I start tilting over, instead of trying to shift my weight, I really can just hold on and it'll be good enough. You can save your progress by opening the cuff link and selecting save. I guess I should probably do that. Where the hell? Oh, I see. Data system save. Cool. So I can just save whenever I want? That's actually kind of nice. Oh, that's going to open me up for some fun moments. Because normally in games where it's pure checkpoint, but like the checkpoint is like at the beginning of the mission, you don't really have that feeling of like, I can screw around. But if I can save and reload whenever I want, it's like looking down a cliff. Yeah, I bet I could jump down that. Try it. Nope. Or, boy, I would not survive jumping down that. Do it anyway. There's a really neat artistry to this game. Like, the aesthetic of it is very brutalistic, but at the same time, I like it. I thought it was going to be too realistic, but it looks nice. There's a lot of neat sci-fi stuff. Cremate the body. Cremate the president's body. Person to be cremated. She was only 55 kilograms. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I didn't comment on her name earlier, but her name being Bridget Strand, and, you know, he's Sam Porter, or Sam Porter Bridges, and I mean Dead Man and Die Hardman. All of the names are on the nose, but I'm not quite sure whose nose and why yet. I do know that you're supposed to read, like, tons of lore to actually understand the story for this, which I'm interested in doing, but I feel like that's going to take a while.
Chiralium density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam,
Burn the other cargo while you're there.
Oh, it's the baby.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
Oh, why are all the windows already broken? That seems unsafe. Now, does timefall affect artificial structures to the same way? I see a lot of corrosion on the central stack there. I feel like whatever these hand beasts are.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
Why is Mads Mikkelsen just being creepy?
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
Wait, so the baby controls the detector arm, and that's what it's supposed to be for. Oh. Does it specifically make them visible?
We're sending you some suggested routes back to the city. Pick one or don't. Just get the hell out of there.
I mean, it looks like it's just kind of suggesting the path I took or one of the other ones. Okay, crouch. Move slowly with crouch reduces the sound. Hold your breath when near a BT. Okay, I hear them. looks like I'm fine. Okay. Got the scanner. Okay, I'm just gonna play it entirely by ear. Okay, I can kind of scan for them. Oh, that's like right up in front of me? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe just big run fast is good plan. Enemy induced adrenaline rushes. Okay. You should rest or drink from your canteen to recover. Well, I think I'm fine. I don't know how to drink from my canteen to begin with. I will eat one of the weird creatures. I don't think that's... Okay, Canteen. Drink Bridges Energy. Contains the stamina restoring Bridges Energy drink. Anytime fall or other water that comes into contact with the canteen is absorbed, filtered, and mixed with the energy particles inside. Canteen also has been treated with antifreeze technology. Be aware that you cannot drink from the canteen if you're carrying cargo in your left hand. So it looks like it refills over time. Maybe. Okay. Well, one way or another, I guess you can just kind of sprint past the bad and not have to worry about a thing. I was legitimately concerned there for a bit. It's like, oh yeah, they're just everywhere. I wonder if we get the ability to see them later. In, like, full detail. I can't tell if I hope so or I hope not, honestly. Yeah, I see all the weird crystallized hands, but I can do nothing about it. We need a tool to get them open, I think. Nope, that's just awkward hop. Okay. We have too much to worry about. Oh, and my hood came off. Cool. I wonder if there's like an equipment system that I get to utilize here. Because we definitely saw quite a number of different suits available back at Deadman's kind of lab. And he really must like Nevada music. Not gonna lie though, not bad actually. I'd listen to this stuff. Probably going to get this video copyrighted left and right, but you know what, whatever. I can't necessarily blame them. I like it when games have, like, YouTube copyright friendly soundtracks that I can just utilize, listen to instead. Makes my life easier. But at the flip side, I don't know. Kind of neat to be introduced to new types of music that I wouldn't normally listen to because, yeah, it's copyrighted. I just kind of want to listen. So I'm curious how many people live in these cities. I wonder if we get that kind of information at some point. Hopefully once the game opens up a little bit more, because this is Chapter 1. I'm actually quite curious how many different chapters there are, how many different missions there will be. Because it seems like there's potentially going to be quite a number of, like, important stuff, but probably a lot of just kind of minor deliveries, like, bring these people some soda. Watch the hardest ones be the most, like, meaningless. Like, hey, these people want a shipment of stuffed teddy bears. And you have to, like, tunnel through a dang mountain to get there. I don't think it would let you do that. I'll probably have to be, like, crossing ladders or something. Oh yeah, it looks like my canteen's already refilled. So in that case, do I really have to be too worried about the timefall itself? Probably not. My assumption is the timefall is more kind of a indicator of like, oh yeah, there's bad things coming soon. Be aware. So honestly, if maybe I can sprint past them, maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. We will see. But with all that, oh, inhabitants, 42,000 people.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Welcome to capital, not city. Proceed to distribution center.
Oh, not city, as in Strand.
Come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Strands and knots and tying things together, of course. It is so painfully on the nose.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Was that a heart-shaped bubble that came out? Weird. Well, no damage. A lot of likes. Yeah, less than 50% damage. I should be decent about that sort of thing. Connection level. Almost 3 stars. I'm curious about so much of this stuff. I know we get, like, bikes and cars and some other things later. Am I literally going to use likes as a currency? I get the distinct feeling that I am.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
So is the president also a returner? A repatriate?
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Nope, he's still got the hands.
Good morning, Sam. Sam, this is Di Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
Oh gosh, this dude was sleeping in blood and other bits. Well, we've got Bridges energy. Sunglasses. Let's be cool dudes. Kind of odd sunglasses. Examine figures. This is really strange. Okay. So, examine the table. Check on BB under construction. Examine weapon rack under construction. Take a shower. Use toilet standing. Use toilet sitting. Well, we might as well get naked and wet. You gotta wonder with all of this. Did Kojima just be like... Just ask Norman Reedus, like... Hey, we need to, like, full body scan you.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Is it anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
Oh. He probably bruises every time somebody touches him. Hence the permanent hands. I thought they were like dirt. But no, it's probably just his skin being upset. Because anytime anybody touches him, it leaves a mark.
Well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
So it's... Oh. So Amelie isn't Bridget.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam? You're here too.
The lighting on the
Been
two of
10
them
years
is
since you saw each
weird.
other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation.
That's not how presidents
Under
work.
Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But
You
we'll
don't just
need
pick your
help
next
to do it,
president
Sam.
that way.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
Oh boy, they look spooky.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
So that's the
Right.
dude that flew onto the
Nothing's
truck.
off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web.
Didn't he already
Take
have
the
one of
Cupid
those?
west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edgenot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam!
Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
What the heck? I don't know. I don't know about the baby. Part of the reason why I don't think Hideo Kojima should ever go into actual movies, because I don't think the dude would ever be able to make it less than 6 hours long and just nonsense. You'd have to read the pamphlet they hand out to you. It's like 200 pages long before and then after the movie to understand what the hell's going on.
Sam. Listen, you are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
Wait, he's no longer wearing a red. Wait, what? And now she's back to red.
Come back, Sam. I'll be waiting for you.
Interestingly enough, that didn't leave a mark, but I guess it's because they're probably in this other side, and the lighting is different now. Well, that's a view.
Wait!
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Okay, check on BB. Yeah, check on BB. I love how the first, like...
This is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Let's see. Surprised it won't let me just walk around. I have to kind of like pan and look at these things.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Oh. Change color schemes. What about purple? Or gold? There's also Bridges orange. I don't know. I kind of like the gold or the purple. Let's see. There we go. Are those the only things that I can change the appearance of? Well, I guess we just have purple sunglasses for now. Is that... I guess that's the only thing I can do.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification, too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
What? Okay. Don't need that. Anything else? No, I guess not. This is confusing. The entire beginning of this game, I get it, make him moody broody, but it very much reminds me of like some D&D campaigns I've had to do, where like half of my party is like doesn't want to go on the adventure, and so you have to spend like session 1 being like, it's time to go on this adventure. You agreed to D&D, and they're like, I'm going to stay at the tavern and drink, and it's like, well, that's all right.
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
Okay. Orders. Active orders. Data, music player, manual. It's fair. Don't see too much for that. What else we got? Them in the table. Look at my sunglasses. What about the figurines? I guess no. I mean, I can put on the sunglasses, but I don't think I need to at the moment. Anything else? Do we need to go to the bathroom? Or is this just... I mean, I'm assuming washing stuff off is fine. Form action. You want to take a photo? Just skip that. It's just every... Okay. So there are different actions we can do here. But all of them seem to be somewhat... Stare brutally into the mirror. How do we leave? Examine figures, examine table. Maybe I have to take another shower. Try taking a shower. It seems like everybody just interrupts me the moment I hop in the shower. Or we need to go back to the... Yep.
Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches in the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Just winked at the camera. Alright, well, anyway. With all of this said, this is probably as good of a stopping point as I'm going to get, at least for now. Otherwise, we're going to be here for the next 6 hours while I wait for some decent stopping point. I like this. It's weird. Okay, so it looks like I only have one save, which is maybe a bit of a worry. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, it's a neat game. I like the idea of the delivery system. I like the idea of the plot. It is a slow starter, though. And Shell has fallen asleep. So, at this point, I don't know. It's weird. I can't wait to see where this goes. And I guess I'll see you guys all at the end of this with my final thoughts on this game. But for now, I guess if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad, not new games, I don't know, rad unmissable games, then hit subscribe because I got tons of them to check out. Well, with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.